Happy days and welcome, of course, to this week's Power Shop with the wonderful Anna Rooney and myself in the background, Paul Rees. It's great to be here.
Hello.
And on this week, we are going to Power Shot into communication versus cold sale. Now, you might think, well, sale is communication, but actually, we're things have changed and authenticity is hugely important now in how we communicate with each other. And just coming in with the PDF price list on the first call is a no these days. It's not how we do things. And how important is communication to you, Anna, when you're having calls for the first time, second time, or even with people you regularly meet up with?
Hello everybody. It's an interesting observation since I got more active on LinkedIn, especially because way back for different projects, Paul, I used to use Twitter, then Facebook, then back again. They were mostly community development projects. But now when I'm on LinkedIn, more active, you think here is the businesses, promoting themselves. But before you do that, you have to build relationship. My biggest surprise is when I get direct messaging, very long list of what they do, how they're going to help my business. Some of them go through my website, which I'm relying on you to fix it, right? But when they go through there, so some of the emails I get through there, those people not even connected with me. So there is no link yet to say that I've seen your profile, I'd like to know more about you. It goes straight into hard sales. And that was probably the most uncomfortable thing because you don't know what to do with it. Do you connect with the person? Would you like to learn more? Sometimes profile looks really nice, but then I ask a question. Does it really come from a person, a human, or is that for a click of a button that hundreds of thousands of ads go to so many randomly chosen profiles? I don't know, but for me, when we talk about, being authentic self, know the person, I think we touched our networking thing at the very earlier videos, but here we're talking how you actually overcome in our modern world and there's technology everywhere, how still have your authenticity, have yourself and come across that you want to build that relationship, because word of mouth is the most solid way of promoting your business. In your relationship, that you can say, yes, I know that person, because it's not only about what I can sell you, it's about how can I show that I am your connection and I can promote your product, which will enhance my profile and my product. So the relationship first for me, Paul, before any pricing will come to play.
I love that, because you said about the word of mouth, and word of mouth in old money would be literally word of mouth, but word of mouth in in a digital world is far more expansive now, because we are regularly talking to people on a daily basis on international levels all over the world. So word of mouth literally is a very different concept to what it was 50 years ago, 100 years ago. And I'll say this, it's so important to have that authenticity and that understanding of who you are selling to, why you're selling to them. The days of ticket sales are different now to what they used to be. And when somebody emails me and says, I love what you do, I love who you are, I think you have no idea, because you've not had a call with me. What you have is a concept of what you saw on my website, which is important. Our website should say what it is we do and what we fix. But the website is only really a showroom. It hasn't taken you for a test drive. It's
but
just a showroom.
Paul, way back when I started my business, which is in 2000, right? I didn't have a website. It just, because it wasn't needed then, right? When you do things the way you do and people know you, that's where networking comes in, which is very much talked so much on our, authentic networking, the leads networking and the opportunities after Brexit. So that's the first message that sent to everybody. You know, networking is about building relationships. So your website, everything else comes after, you know, but the first call, even if I like your website and I want to connect with you, I still want to know who you are. I still want to know how that's going to impact long term on me, on my business. You know,
I think a lot of people who are selling in business fail to recognize that when we speak to each other, we are passing energy back and forth. So effectively, if you're selling from desperation, if you're selling through franticness, if you're reactive selling, which is basically just trying to make a sale as quick as you can, the nature of human being communication is designed to recognize that. And I will just put it out there. All you business people that are frantic selling, do know that will be sensed immediately. And it's such a put off. Is that please get to know your person before you stick an invoice in front of their nose. Get to know who it is, because, you know, we can't just work with anybody. And we can't just sell to anybody. Get to know that person.
We will ask our audience today, Paul, how important is human connection and human relationship, whether that be in business or in life. So let's see.
I love it, girl. let's leave it there. And that's our power shot done from this week. And of course, the wonderful Anna Rooney coming in from Ireland, and myself juggling in behind you from West Wales. Happy days. And we will see you this time next week. And bye for now.
Cheers. Bye.